Right, here we go. Season 2.
Nice. Oh, is that a different outfit? Oh no, it was what he was wearing at the end of the last one, isn't it?
How do you know if the fault locator's got a fault?
It has another little light.
The fault locator, fault locator.
I always forget the niceties under pressure. Please forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive.
Thank you.
I apologise. That's quite nice, isn't it?
Little moment there, yeah.
Right, and yet...
This is ordinary stone up here, but this down here seems to be quite different.
The two types of rock: ordinary stone and something quite different.
That's your area, isn't it?
Yeah. I did do geology at university.
Genuine rock star.
Stone was heavy enough to
Hey, nothing's set in stone.
Barbara's outfit reminds me of a dental nurse.
Little bit of tartar building up there.
Yeah. They've found some very large Tic Tacs.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Another refreshing little lift from Tic Tac Freshman.
Oh wow, that's a sizable. Is that an ant? What do you get when two ants run off to get married? Antelope.
Dear me.
Was that some kind of worm? Hey, sold it.
Seed Company Limited, Norwich.
Norwich, that's England, isn't it? Norfolk.
Wales of the East. Do you know what an interesting twist would be?
What's that?
If actually they've been shrunk and all this other stuff is normal size.
That would be a good idea.
Well, these things haven't been made bigger. We've been made smaller.
Hey.
There you go. That's great.
Hilarious.
That's a great reveal. It was originally kind of an idea to be used in series 1. Not this. They didn't actually write this story, but the idea of having them miniaturized. They were going to use it instead of the caveman story, I think, where they would have been miniaturized and ended up in Coal Hill School. But they didn't feel they could manage with the studio they're in. They didn't feel they could actually achieve it. And the story, I think, all through season 1, there were kind of different ideas for this kind of story that kept getting kicked along the line somewhere.
Sure.
And then eventually they got it into season 2.
Oh gosh. In Norwich.
In Norwich.
That was a tiny gun as well, wasn't
The
it?
Badlands of Norwich.
Oh.
It sounded more like an ancient cannon.
Oh no.
That's nice. I like the idea of a gun sounding like a cannon to them. That's
Yeah. Is that a giant painting or a...
nice. Projection in the cinema type.
Oh, the cat.
There you go.
It's like Stuart Little or something.
The cliffhanger there probably would have been slightly more effective if you hadn't seen the cat. Or, I mean, fine to see the cat earlier in the episode, but the fact that you'd seen it looking at them already, you kind of knew it was there. So it's a shock for the characters, but not for us. So it's a shame they didn't do that. But
Yeah, they slightly shot themselves in the foot there, didn't they?
yeah, kind of telegraphed it a bit. You knew it was coming. So yeah. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that actually. I thought that was quite extraordinary. Yeah, I mean, because the effect was a nice concept, and it was pretty well executed as well, wasn't it? So
Yeah, they're still presumably working with a relatively small amount of money and stuff, so they're doing a good job of pulling off these things. And although, because I mean, in fairness, we haven't had a massive amount of like the Doctor, and apart from Ian, everyone else has mostly just been down in that one location, haven't they?
Yeah.
And then just kind of Ian's been in the matchbox and stuff. So they haven't had to do too much with it. They've kind of done it quite well, so that you don't have to do too many tricky things, at least for the moment, which is good. Yeah, so I think the concept's really nice. I thought that conversation in the middle between the two guys was a little bit long. It felt like just a lot of exposition to tell you where we're going.
I know what you mean. I think, yeah, I didn't have a massive problem with that because I think that they were pretty. That was some pretty strong acting, wasn't it?
Yeah, in fairness to them, Yeah, it didn't come off kind of awkward or anything like that. I just thought it ran a little bit long.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit kind of obvious that the other guy was evil. It was like it just got bad news written all over him,
exactly.
his voice, and but yeah,
it's a tale as old as time, though. You know, corrupt businessman whose product causes damage to animals or whatever. You know, but he's like, oh, we'll just try and hush it up and make a lot of money out of it. You know, like.
It's slightly difficult to get an audience to sympathize with the death of ants. But this, I mean, if you wanna raise awareness for anticide, I think this is the video you'd show.
We saw a dead bee, and we know that, you know, the danger of bees. We need bees. Bees die out.
Well, that's going to be explored in Doctor Who again, isn't it?
The bees are disappearing. Where are they going?
Yeah.
Are they following the Tandoka trail, or are they just dead? So
yeah, but it's an interesting, like it's just really interesting that when you change the scale, that insecticide becomes a threat to the Doctor, and you feel they've made it high stakes. You know, it's like, think of the things they faced so far: the French Revolution, aliens, all sorts of things, and now they're facing some ant poison. But because they've been shrunk, like it's a very tangible threat. So I think it's genius. I think this is already one of my favorite episodes we've seen so far, I think.
Oh, cool. Strong claim there. Strong claim. Well, hopefully parts 2 and 3 won't disappoint them. So
yeah. Well, I have a theory that the shorter stories in classic Doctor Who are better, and I'm going on the basis of 2.
Yeah,
because Edge of
season we've done.
Was it Edge of Destruction? No,
it was 2. Yeah, Edge of Destruction and Brink of Disaster or something.
That's it.
So the Edge of Destruction serial was only 2 parts, wasn't it? This is only 3. So,
and I think both of those stories so far have been my favorite. So yeah,
cool.
Oh wow.
Right, then. Well, should we knock that one on the head, and then we can head into episode 2 in a minute? That seemed like a good idea.
Let's do it.
Great, guys. Thanks very much for joining us for the season premiere of season 2. Hope you've enjoyed it, and join us in a couple of days for the next part. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.